In this monster-infested future world, human civilization has been destroyed, and even the ability to speak has been lost. Azrael and Jack, as wanderers, struggle to survive in this post-apocalyptic environment. But in this world, the most dangerous threat isn't always the monsters. Suddenly, a whistle cuts through the air. Their movements have clearly been detected, and the enemy is calling for reinforcements. Seeing this, Jack decides to split up and draw the enemy away, while Azrael runs towards a nearby shelter without looking back. But the next moment, Azrael realizes her boyfriend hasn't escaped either. They're both roughly shoved into the trunk of a car, and as the vehicle starts, they're swiftly taken back to a camp. However, things take a strange turn. They don't kill Azrael. Instead, they tie her tightly to a chair. A woman then pulls out a razor and makes a cut on Azrael's leg. The strong smell of blood fills the air, and the entire forest seems to become agitated. Seeing this, the four people rush to higher ground, turning their backs. The next moment, a dark, charred figure charges toward Azrael. It turns out that Azrael has been offered as a sacrifice to the monster. As it draws nearer, Azrael struggles desperately. To her surprise, the ropes around her hands loosen, and hearing the noise, the young man rushes down to restrain her, forcing her back into the chair. But just as the monster shifts its attention away, Azrael manages to break free, fleeing into the forest. She comes to a small river, where she quickly tends to her wound. Thinking of her boyfriend, still unsure of his fate, she knows she can't waste any time. Following the tire tracks, she heads towards the enemy's camp. Soon, she arrives at the outskirts of the camp, which is heavily guarded, even with weapons from the old world. Azrael carefully moves a barrier aside and sneaks in, searching for Jack. She doesn't find him, but instead, she spots a handmade bracelet she had made for him lying on the ground. It's clear that her boyfriend is likely in grave danger. At that moment, Azrael notices the female leader entering a wooden house where a ritual is taking place. The wall murals reveal strange, ominous imagery. The woman, dressed in a white robe and heavily pregnant, prepares to give birth. As she blows out the candles, the ritual ends. What they don't know is that Azrael is hiding right beneath their feet. However, the woman seems to have extraordinary senses. At her signal, the female leader begins searching for Azrael.